Understanding, from the above, an English language guide. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to our English language learning series. Today, we're going to dive into a commonly used phrase in English, from the above. This phrase can be a bit tricky for learners, so we're going to break it down, explain its meanings, and show you how to use it correctly in various contexts. Let's get started. From the above is a phrase that refers to something that has been mentioned or discussed earlier in a text or conversation. It's often used to avoid repetition by not mentioning the specific details again. For example, if you're writing a report and you've already listed several points, you might say, "From the above, we can conclude that." This means you're drawing a conclusion based on the points you mentioned earlier. Let's look at how "from the above" can be used in different scenarios. 1. Academic writing. In essays or research papers, you might use "from the above" to summarize or conclude arguments you've already made. For example, from the above analysis, it is evident that climate change is a critical issue. 2. Business communications. In reports or emails, this phrase can be used to refer back to previously mentioned details. For instance, from the above points, we should prioritize Project A over Project B. 3. Everyday conversation. Though less common in casual speech, it can be used for emphasis. For example, from the above, it's clear that you're a fan of horror movies. It's important to use "from the above" correctly to avoid confusion. Here are some common mistakes. Overusing the phrase, use it sparingly and only when referring to something clearly mentioned earlier. Vagueness. Ensure that what you're referring to is obvious to the reader or listener. From the above, we can see that this phrase is a handy tool in English for referring to previously mentioned points or arguments. Remember to use it appropriately and in the right contexts. We hope this video has clarified how and when to use "from the above." Thanks for watching, and see you in our next lesson.